Hey family, I want to answer this post right here. Let me tell you what happens when you work for somebody and they're cutting you a check. Let me give you an example. Okay, so I'm living in California, right? So I worked for an old Hollywood actor, okay, before he died. Okay, that actor family paid me $1,000 a night. I only worked with him 2 nights. It was a Monday and a Wednesday. Okay. So on a Monday and a Wednesday, the girlfriend, the long-term girlfriend, she paid me $1,000. She paid me $1,000 each night. Okay. Now when I got the check, just like anybody else, once you get a check, I don't know anybody that's gonna deduct fees out of the check to pay IRS or pay into Social Security. People don't normally do that. When somebody's writing a check, those deductions need to come out of first, okay? Out of sight, out of mind. You don't see it. Because 9 times out of 10, when somebody gets a check in their name, they're not thinking about taxes. Nobody's thinking about taxes. They're going to pay their bills and they're going to spend. This is what happened with people who's been making checks, who's been actually getting money in their names. They don't think about the government. Only thing they think about is their bills, okay? They think about themselves first. And this is the trap that a lot of people have actually fell into because it's like you're getting that money in your name and you're living good. Because let me tell you something, $2,000 a week. I worked for David for 6 months. 6 months now at $2,000 a week. That was $8,000 a month. That wasn't my full-time job. I'm still at UCLA. So UCLA is my full-time job, and that's the corporation money. But I was working with David on the side. And so David family paid me $1,000 a night for 2 nights. Sometimes if they went out of town, they stayed maybe 4 nights, and that was $4,000. But over the period of 6 months, I've actually made $48,000 with David. That was my money. Okay. So that I was able to put that in savings. I was able to do whatever I need to do. This is what people are getting caught up in. People are getting the money and they're spending it on their mortgage, they're putting it in their savings, they're doing whatever they need to do with it. Nobody's thinking about being a self-contractor, an independent contractor, or anything. And this is what happens when people work private duty. When the family cut them a check, that money is spent on bills and what's needed. Nobody's thinking about government. And this is why people are getting caught up and they get short at the end. Okay? Because like I says, if those deductions isn't made before I got my money, it's spent. And a lot of people, like I said, a lot of Mexicans, a lot of people who's working um, domestic jobs, lawn, mowing lawn, cleaning out the house, maids, private duty. Those type of people are getting gypped at the end. At the end, because those side hustle jobs that people are giving you money off the books underneath the table, nobody is thinking about the government. Nobody's thinking about, oh, well, I'm going to take out $50 and I'm going to send it to the IRS or I'm going to send it to the taxes. Nobody's doing that. Nobody is doing that. You would think that we should, but it's kind of like if it was done ahead of time, out of sight, out of mind. I get my money, I go keep it going. And that's basically what people are doing. They're getting their money and they're keeping it going. That's life. But at the end of retirement, it is what it is. Like I say, and unfortunately, a lot of people When it come down to being retired, a lot of people are shortchanging themselves. Good post. God bless.